Urbanization, also known as the growth of cities, was heavily aided by the technological boom in the 19th century. This boom increased the industrial strength of the USA. Rapid improvements in farming techniques reduced the amount of people needed to work the land. This made many farmers move to cities in search for jobs. Between 1980 and 1910, 200,000 African American farmers moved north and west to cities such like Chicago and Detroit, trying to escape racism and economic hardships. Immigrants that came to the USA settled in cities because it was cheap and jobs in mills and factories were accessible. In 1890, there were twice as many Irish residents in New York City as in Dublin. By 1910, more than half the total population of 18 major cities in the USA were composed of immigrant families. This huge urbanization of immigrants made possible the creation of the Americanization movement, which tried to simulate immigrants with the USA society.
With the great increase in urbanization, cities faced problems. Housing was difficult, so people overcrowded in tenements, which were multi-family urban dwellings. Mass transit was needed to move the huge amounts of people, so to change the old transportation system to a new one became a difficult priority to achieve. Safe water to drink was the opposite of abundant, so trying to enhance the pipe system in cities became another difficult priority to achieve. Cities were also very dirty, making it easier to pass diseases. So it became a priority to be able to clean the cities regularly. With all the people that came to cities, crime also increased. This made it a necessity to make a better law enforcement. Because of the limited water supply, fire was a regular and dangerous thing in cities. This made the creation of firefighters and automatic water sprinklers a necessary precaution. The danger of fire became apparent in the Great Chicago Fire of 1871, in which for a whole day fire killed 300 people, left 100,000 homeless, and destroyed 17,500 buildings. This was also seen during the San Francisco earthquake of 1906, in which fires burned for 4 days, killing 1,000 people, leaving 200,000 homeless, and destroying 28,000 buildings.
I predict that without urbanization, the society would have been more rural, with small towns and people working successfully on land. If people didn't go to cities, farms would have become bigger and better. Also, if urbanization didn't happen in the 1800s, if it started now, all the problems that they had on those days would be the ones we would have. All the problems that came with urbanization pushed the creation of movements such like the social gospel movement to make cities better. Nowadays, this urbanization made the cities the way we know them. It made the infrastructure of cities and it made the conditions better for the people living in them.